All right, I'm on hole number 3 of the Safari Sunrise tournament. I'm in Monday's practice round of the Rookie Vision. I still haven't decided. I'm going to wait until about hole number 5, maybe hole number 6, and see, like, am I going to qualify today or am I not? I got a super busy week this week, so I'm going to leave my practice account, my odd account, so that I can play at least every day and keep my hand in it. But if I can catch a good round, I picked up the eagle on hole number 1, so if I can pick up one more shot, I'll feel pretty good today. Hole number 3. Now I'm really curious to see which way the wind's blowing on this hole. So at the very first, I see this as 3 real serious ways to go at it. In my mind, the best way to go at this, if you're really trying to get a hole in one, is right here, doing a rough bone. And let me look in here. So I'm not sure about the wind adjustment in here. Like a lot of my teammates were saying they were just doing a 1-for-1. So if you were using a Grizzly and it's 1 per ring, they were just doing 1 per ring. So it's just a straight up wind adjustment, not doing any elevation. And I think we'll have to play that by ear. So if you come down in here and you're hitting some perfects and you're doing just, a pure wind adjustment, max club, that you'll have to just play it by ear. And I can't remember. I think this is a sniper shot. I think this is a wood shot. And with a 3 power ball, your red line is up in here, so you're pretty close to max. And your min club is down here. Well, actually, let me erase that. Your min club is like right here, and your mid club is like right here. And I was practicing. I tried this shot, and I love it. I think this is really the way to go at it. But if the wind's blowing in a way that we have to pull over the sand here, I wanted an option. So I started hitting from back here, but I was kind of in between mid and minimum club. So instead of bringing a 3 power ball, if I was here, I'm going to bring a katana if I'm here. So I want to have 2 different ways to go at this depending on which way the wind's blowing. And you need a katana here because you really need that side spin. And you need top spin. So you can't do this. You're not going to be able to do this shot back here if you've only got a Viper in your bag. You'll have to have something that's got some top spin like a sniper. So if you've got a lower developed clubs, you really have 2 viable options. You could, I suppose, take this with a Horizon, but the accuracy on a Horizon blows. And that's a technical term. Industry jargon. This would probably be a better shot with a more accurate club. You can also, if you're having any problems at all on this hole, just bring a Saturn or a Guardian, and you could start off over on this side right here and just bring it straight to the cup. So today's whole goal is to figure out exactly what club and what ball we're bringing on every hole. So I'm going to wait until I'm going to bring 2 bags. I'm going to set up 2 different bags. Well, it's not going to matter. I'm just going to switch balls if the wind's not blowing in the right direction. I guess I need to turn that off first. And let's see. I just want to bring us, I'm going to bring my accurate stuff, which is that or that. Got those in every bag. And I'm going to assume that I can do the front one first. So I'm going to bring a Kingmaker just to cut the wind down. But if I'm doing the one that's farther back, I'm going to bring a katana if the wind is blowing wrong. And I'm not going to start off doing, I say that now, but I may change my tune when I get out there. My goal at this second is not to do any elevation adjustment. It's just to take the straight up shot, but I'm going to play it by ear to see how it rolls out. Let me think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to play it. We'll see which way the wind is blowing. So that means that I'd have to pull, and with that wind, if you were in the front spot, you may be able to pull over this rough area, or this rough area right here. The wind's blowing in the same plane as that rough, so you wouldn't have to involve the sand. So I think maybe the front one is the right spot. Now you could do what my opponent's doing there. What I don't like about this shot is if you hit, see where the second bounce is? If you hit anything to the right, you're clipping the rough there. Now you may bleed out, but if you really caught it to the right, you could end up in the sand up there. And so you're putting traps into play. See how close that was? Three, two. The wind is blowing just right. I'm just going to do a straight up adjustment. Oh, hit it great to the right. In the sand. Now, did I overpull that? I had to be at max club right there. Took the shot and just a one ring great to the right and ending up in the sand. That doesn't seem, the sand was in front of my shot area there. It seems really weird that it ended up in the sand. I'll have to go back and watch and see where I epic failed on that. This might determine whether this hole right here is going to determine whether this is a practice round or whether it is a try and get it in get in today. See if I can get this in. I have to hit that absolutely perfect, otherwise it's going to go past the hole about a mile. Hitting it perfect. And it still went past the hole by a mile. I'm surprised it was that far off. That was half a cup. It was half a cup to the right. If the wind didn't play a factor, it still should have went in. It should have went over the cup to the right. That was a weird rollout there. Weird. I guess I'm going to practice today. That's how that rolls. But it is good to know which way the wind is blowing on that. Make some notes here. So we know, like in that hole right there, the wind is blowing along that line. I will have to go back and watch that video to see why a potential one ring great to the right ended up in the sand. The sand seemed like that was the forward sand, not the sand that was behind me. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video and see what went wrong on that hole. But I do like the way that the wind was blowing on that. And I've been trying that one that's further back. And if I don't like having any kind of epic fail spot like that where you have to hit it. I wish that I hit that perfect just so I could have seen where it was landing on the fairway. So I have to go back and look at that and kind of analyze it to see if I want to switch back to the other rough bump that's behind it that I've been practicing all week. But I'm still working on these par threes, trying to find some different shot than what I took last time. But I want to find a spot that's pretty safe where I don't have epic fails like that. All right. That was hole 3. Arr. Thanks for watching.